there is actually no limit to the number of references you can submit for the Legal 500 research. What I do sometimes get asked is, okay, so there's no limit, but is there a practical kind of limit? Like, what do you want to see other firms doing? And I mean, what we typically see with other firms is that we get the list that people have sent to chambers of partners, or some version of that. So there's a kind of, 15, 20, 25 referee kind of average. But we do see firms, sometimes firms will send 100, 150 references. And I just think that's well played, because, that's how you're going to maximize the chances of getting good feedback. I appreciate that the references are kind of, in some ways the trickiest aspect of the whole process, because there's so many hoops that firms need to go through to get these signed off, and it's not just as simple as compiling a list of email addresses. But as many as you can put together reasonably in the time frame is probably the best advice. Chambers has a strict limit, as you know, to the number of references you can put forward, and the primary reason for that is because their unique selling point is the client feedback, and that's what they base the rankings on largely. And so part of that is committing to contacting references over the phone, or having interviews over the phone. Yeah, that's why they have the limit. It allows them to get more in-depth client feedback and ask more follow-up questions, but they're also, hamstrung by the fact that if you only have a kind of a pool of 15 or 20, and these are all busy people, then there's no guarantee that you're going to speak to that many of them. And of course, there's also that dilemma on the firm's end of who do you put forward? Do you put forward the person who's likely to respond, or do you put forward the person who carries more weight? So we don't have that issue when we cast a wider net.